Hello, this is Nicole. I'm back on Mind Your Butterfly, where I share tips on how I'm losing more than 100 pounds. 168 pounds is my goal to be exact. And hopefully that my tips and what I'm going through will help you in what you may be going through in your own weight loss journey. So stick around, and here we go. On location in the car. So as you're watching through my channel, sometimes you'll see me in the car because sometimes I get inspiration in the car. I'm like, when I stop, I need to go ahead and do a video. So today we're going to talk a little bit about non-scale victories. Hashtag non-scale victories, hashtag NSV. If you don't know what a non-scale victory is, a non-scale victory is when you're in your weight loss journey, when it's some kind of victory or some kind of good thing that happens that does not relate to your weight. So these things are even kind of better in a way than scale victories because it's something it's tangible that you can see, that others may be able to see, and you can say, hey, this is actually working. So I think the non-scale victories are very important. I think they're important for you and me as we're going through a weight loss journey because it kind of gives us some little bit of motivation. Like I've said before, I take pictures. I take a lot of pictures and I do a lot of collages because I can see where I was, so I can see where I have come, how far I've come from where I was before. I started this journey in November of 2019, and I've been taking pictures along the way. So when I go back and look at those pictures, I'm like, look how much I've come and look how far I've come from where I was. And then it kind of motivates me to keep going. So my first non-scale victory way to find out what your non-scale victory is to take pictures. As you're going through this journey, even if it's hard for you in the beginning or wherever you are in your journey, if it's hard to take pictures, take the picture. You don't have to share it with anybody. You don't have to say that you're taking pictures. Take them, keep them in your phone. What I do, I have an album in my gallery on my phone, and it's just called Album One. And that's where I put some of the pictures that I take that I want to kind of keep track of. I put them in this album, so when it's time, when I take more pictures, I put them in the new picture in the album, and I make a collage. On my phone, I have a S10 Plus Galaxy. I can just choose two pictures and make a collage. Or you can use something like Pic Collage or something like that, or any kind of these collage apps to make these collages so you can see, because sometimes you don't realize, the scale is not moving, or, you just lost 2 pounds in a month or something, but a lot of times your body is changing, so it's good to have pictures. I can have pictures from 4 months ago and I can see how it changed now. I can have pictures from November 2019 where I'm like, did I really look like that? I don't remember looking like that at all. But I wouldn't know if I hadn't taken pictures, right? So it's not about being conceited. I know it can be hard. And again, taking pictures and seeing where you come helps build your confidence. Because Mind Your Butterfly is about minding your butterfly, minding your inner strength, minding your confidence, minding you. So if it's hard to take them, it may be hard. But you can still take them because you'll see what that change is. You can take some full body, take some face shots, just take all different kinds. Get an outfit that you can't wear that is tight, that you can, see how the progression grows. Like I've talked about my size 16 black pants, jeans that I've been trying to get into because I can get into the blue ones. But the black ones have been hard to get into these 16. I'm like, hey, they're the same type pants. But this morning, I got into those black jeans. My scale, had started going down, but yesterday was the same. But I was able to get into those black jeans this morning, as a matter of fact, on my way to church. And I wore them to church. It's a non-scale victory. And that's another non-scale victory as I'm talking about it. Being able to wear smaller clothes. Non-scale victory has nothing to do pretty much with the scale. Because your body could just be changing. It's a non-scale victory to get into a smaller size. I don't care if it's one size smaller. Okay, it could be one size smaller. You get into those clothes, that shirt, those pants, that dress, whatever. It is a non-scale victory. And it's about you. It's not always about everybody else. It's about you. Hey, I can get into this dress. I can get into these pants. So right now I can get into my size 16 black pants. Now I just need to get into those size 14, which has always been one of my things. I even have it on my vision board, size 14. That's what I want to get into. So, another non-scale victory. Other things, and that could be anything. You say you are used to, whenever you go to the grocery store, you're used to buying a donut at the grocery store. And now you don't buy a donut at the grocery store because you know you have a goal. It's a non-scale victory. It has nothing to do with the scale. But it's something you changed that is a victory for you. Being able to tie your shoes. When I was at my highest weight, I could not bend down and tie my shoe. I would have to, before I put my shoe on, I would have to tie my shoe. And then I would have to put my foot in the shoe because I could not bend over to tie my shoe. Now, I can bend over and tie my shoe. The first time that I could do it again and tie my shoe and bend over, I did it, didn't even think about it. I bent over and tied my shoe. Non-scale victory. I was like, oh, I can tie my shoe. Non-scale victory. Being able to walk up and down the steps in my house one by, just walk down regularly is a non-scale victory. Sometimes I still walk 1, 2, 3. But now, most of the time, I can just walk down them steps with no issue. Non-scale victory. And these are the things that keep me going even more so than the scale. Yeah, I want to lose these 168 pounds, but I enjoy every non-scale victory that comes my way as I'm losing this weight. Because those are the things that make me smile on a continuous basis. Because I may not have lost the 5 pounds that I wanted to lose in a week. I may not have lost that 25 pounds that I wanted to in a month. But now I may be able to get into a dress that I bought last spring that I couldn't get into, that I can get into now. I may have been able to I'll be able to get in these shorts that I couldn't wear last summer, but I tell you I can wear them now. So it's all about finding the things that keep you motivated, and non-scale victories are a big one. So take the picture. Get some clothes that you can get into. Be proud of yourself. Non-scale victories make you proud of yourself. It's not for anyone else. One thing that has changed for me in this weight loss journey is this is for me. It's not for anybody else. So everything that changes for me is for me. Because I'm minding my butterfly. I'm growing for me. I'm not growing for anybody else. Because if we continue to grow for other people, it's never going to stick. It's never going to stick. So look at those things. Don't think it's being conceited that you have 100,000 pictures of yourself in your phone. Because if you don't have 100,000 pictures of yourself in your phone, then you can't compare. Right? So take the picture, get in front of the mirror and take the picture. Get some clothes. Tie your shoe. See how far down you can go before you can tie your shoe, and then wait until you can tie your shoe. Get a necklace. I have a choker I used to couldn't wear that now I can wear. Now all I want to wear is chokers. All of those things. It doesn't matter what it says on the scale. It matters what I can do now that I couldn't do in November 2019. Things I can do now that I could not do in February of 2020. What matters is what we're going through and what we've been accomplishing. And we need to be proud, and we have to be happy, and we have to continue on and remember all of those things. When the times get bad, we got to remember that we have come a far way, and we will continue to go as we continue to work on ourselves, and we continue to document and keep track of all of those non-scale victories that come. So what about you? Do you have some non-scale victories? Let me know in the comments. Let's discuss it, because everybody's non-scale victory is not the same as somebody else's. So, what are yours? Let me know. All right, I'll see you at the next video.
Every change has a